On a seemingly ordinary Wednesday, April 23, 2025, at precisely 12:49 p.m. local time, a powerful earthquake jolted the historic city of Istanbul, Turkey. Registering a significant 6.2 on the Richter scale, the earthquake's epicenter was located in the Sea of Marmara, approximately 40 kilometers southwest of the city. This placed Istanbul in close proximity to the epicenter, leading to a significant impact on the city and its residents. The shallow depth of the quake, a mere 10 kilometers below the seabed, further amplified its effects on the surface. The earthquake struck during a public holiday, meaning many residents were enjoying a day off work and children were out of school. This contributed to the widespread panic that ensued, as people across the city felt the ground shake beneath their feet. The initial tremor was followed by several aftershocks, including one measuring a still alarming 5.3 on the Richter scale. These aftershocks, while less powerful than the main quake, served to heighten anxiety and uncertainty among the shaken populace. The earthquake's sudden impact triggered immediate panic and fear throughout Istanbul. As buildings swayed and the ground trembled, residents instinctively rushed out of their homes and workplaces seeking safety in open areas. Eyewitness accounts described scenes of chaos as people poured into the streets, desperate to escape the confines of potentially unstable structures. The streets quickly became congested with terrified residents, their faces etched with fear and uncertainty. The mass exodus from buildings, while understandable, led to a number of injuries. Over 150 people were hospitalized, primarily due to falls, cuts, and other injuries sustained during the panicked evacuation. Thankfully, none of the injuries were reported as life-threatening. However, the incident highlighted the inherent risks associated with mass panic during such events. The aftershocks, some of which were strong enough to cause additional alarm, made it difficult for people to feel safe returning to their homes. In the immediate aftermath of the earthquake, Turkey's government acted swiftly to assess the damage and provide reassurance to its citizens. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, a figure no stranger to dealing with the aftermath of natural disasters, addressed the nation, expressing his relief that there had been no loss of life and pledging full government support for those affected. The Disaster and Emergency Management Agency, well versed in handling seismic events, immediately went into action. Experts, including seismologists and structural engineers, were deployed to assess the damage and determine the potential for further seismic activity. Initial inspections revealed no damage to critical infrastructure such as highways, airports, or public transportation systems. However, a derelict building in the historic Fatih district partially collapsed, serving as a stark reminder of the potential for devastation in older, more vulnerable structures. Seismologists pointed out that Istanbul's location near the North Anatolian fault line makes it particularly susceptible to earthquakes. This latest earthquake serves as a chilling reminder of the ever-present seismic threat that looms over Istanbul. The city has a long and devastating history of earthquakes, with the most recent major event occurring in 1999. That quake, measuring a formidable 7.4 on the Richter scale, claimed the lives of over 17,000 people and caused widespread destruction. While Istanbul itself was spared the devastation of the catastrophic 7.8 magnitude earthquake that struck southern Turkey and northern Syria in February 2023, the event cast a long shadow over the city. The 2023 disaster served as a wake-up call, prompting renewed calls for stricter building codes and greater investment in earthquake preparedness. The Turkish government, acutely aware of the risks, has undertaken significant urban reconstruction efforts in recent years, aiming to fortify buildings against future tremors. These efforts include retrofitting older buildings to withstand seismic activity and demolishing those deemed too dangerous. However, much work remains to be done. The recent 6.2 magnitude earthquake, while relatively minor in comparison to past events, underscores the importance of continued vigilance and investment in preparedness.